What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kendra J, the melanated motivator. OMG. It has been a while, and my apologies. I have been taking a brief hiatus to kind of work on myself and practice what I preach and just, take some me time, tap into some self-care, and just kind of get some things together. But I wanted to come and chit-chat with you all. Today is March 1st. New beginnings, the real new year. If you know, then you know what I'm talking about. It is hello spring, hello sun, hello trees blossoming, hello flowers growing, just an abundant amount of new rebirth and growth. You can't get mad at that. That is a vibe in itself. What I wanted to chit chat about today was, the topic is stop serving good vibes to those who deserve goodbyes. Okay? Stop serving good vibes to those who deserve goodbyes. I'm at a point in time in my life to where I am no longer apologizing for being me. Period. Yes, I'm confrontational. Yes, I'm bluntly honest. Yes, if you disrespect me, I will politely and professionally gather your ass together. Not necessarily disrespect you back, but I will humble you. Period. I am so sick and tired of molding my personality for the sake of others, for the sake of other people's feelings, when they constantly show they have a disregard for my own. You're constantly changing who you are and, dimming your light to benefit the others and how they feel and how would it affect them. No. I'm just saying, all I want to exude in 2021 is self-love and self-investment. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And whatever you can think of. All of them aspects. Ain't no more crossing me and undermining my feelings. That shit is dead and over. What I give deserves a better return, and that's on me, baby. It's past time. It's past time. Limiting people's access to you is one of the biggest forms of self-care. I cannot stress that enough. Limiting people's access to you is one of the biggest forms of self-care. Don't you find it funny how folks be too jealous to support you, but they also be too nosy to delete you? You don't really want to give me my props, but you want to watch what I'm doing. Girl, bye. Boy, stop. Really. People who are not in alignment with your journey will continue to misunderstand or be offended by your moves. Did you catch that? People who are not in alignment with your journey will continue to misunderstand or be offended by your moves. It's a fact that operating from the ego will always cause those people to take that lack of resonance personally. When people don't resonate with what you got going on, they feel some type of way. They got some shit to say. Regardless of the fact that your life choices are not about them. That's what they be mad about. Even though your life choices are not about them, do you anyway. Do you anyway. Life is about change. shifting out of spaces we no longer thrive in, and expansion. What does not fit for you, stop trying to force it. It's time to grow. It's time to elevate. It's time to proceed in other areas that are meant for you. Let people be. Leave them alone. Let them be upset and let their asses stay confused. You don't have to change what you want to do because the next person is upset. They may feel like, oh, well, you stole my life, or you doing what I want to do and you think you better. None of that is relevant. Your purpose and your healing are so much bigger than that. So much bigger than that. Like, it's not even a fact that you don't have to be consumed with that anymore. The reality is, I'm not antisocial, but I'm anti-low vibes. If your energy is not up to par, I'm anti that, period. Anti-fake assness, anti-bullshit, you don't want to be nice to me every day. You want to pick and choose. Anti-phony, anti-miserable, anti-drama, anti-messy as hell, anti-gossiping, anti-broke conversations, anti-anything that goes against high vibrations, high energy, love, happiness, boss moves, making money, and etc. I'm anti anything against any of that. Facts. As I become more me, I trust that the people who are meant to stay will stay. And those that are meant to go will vibrate the hell out of my life. Period. The first rule of 2021 was that there is no U-turns. The first rule of 2021 was that there are no U-turns. If you switched up on me and you was moving funny, you're going to have to stay there and you're going to have to stand on it. And that's just what it is. That goes for any and everybody. At this point in your life, you have got to believe that you've walked into the greatest year of your life. And the people who are coming matters. Everybody ain't meant to go on the same ride with you. Everybody ain't meant to go with you at all. Everybody not meant to stay in your life. Stop trying to create seasons to be yearly. There's seasons and moments for a reason. For a reason. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kendra J, the melanated motivator. I just wanted to pop in real fast and say thank you all for tuning in to my podcast here on Anchor. I love that Anchor is free, easy to use, and they distribute all of your episodes for your podcast to other platforms for you. Isn't that cool? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to obviously listen to melanated motivation, but also to get started for yourself. Oh, yeah. Did I mention you could get paid too? What? Head on over there. Bye. You have to get to the point where you understand that self-control is your strength. Calmness is your mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. What they feel, what they say does not matter. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence, your ability to know better, to do better, to move forward and not have to focus on what somebody else think or say. Normalize respecting people's boundaries. Normalize creating boundaries and following those. It's time for you to realize that you don't lose real friends, real relationships, or real opportunities when you start standing up for yourself and setting clear boundaries. What you lose is abusers, manipulators, liars, narcissists, control freaks, attention seekers, and toxic ass mental health, mental illness having, destroying leeches. People who need to get their shit together and focus on them and stop wasting so much time focusing on you. It's a fact that me correcting the shit that I do for you and proving my loyalty to you, baby, them days are over. O-V-E-R. Over. No more. That shit is done. Done. But on the flip side, I'm not accepting no more apologies either. At this time, it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like you did that shit. You meant that shit. Now eat that shit. I don't care. Carry on in my Kevin Gates voice. I don't like when people want to keep me around because I have good energy. First of all, I'm not nothing to be kept and used to uplift your mood. I'm a whole damn goddess out here. You a whole damn god. Come on, kings and queens. I'm not here to fill up your cup. That's your job. That's your job. Yes, I may be nurturing, but I will chew you up and spit you out respectfully. It's to the point where y'all need to realize your power and who you are. What's more powerful than you? Live in your truth. Be the person you were ordained to be. Your divine, God-given strengths. The more healing you do, the more sensitive your body is to recognizing bad energy. Like, for real. I learned this the hard way. It's kind of like a drug addict. When you get clean and then you had a tolerance before you got clean, and then you think you're going to go and do the same thing, and it usually end up being an overdose. That's the same thing with energy. When you release all that toxicity, and then you think that you're going to go around them same people who have not cleansed themselves, your ass going to become sick. Why overdose on that bad energy? Love you more than that. It's to the point where I can pick up on bad energy or bad vibes so quickly now. And I just simply remove myself. Mama, sister, cousin, brother, auntie, grandparents, whomever. You don't have to endure. You don't have to endure that. I don't care what anyone says. Good people do sometimes get tired of being good to ungrateful ass people. That shit is for the birds. Nobody is finna continue to be abused and used. Nobody's doing that. We are canceling pointless friendships and relationships. Canceled, overdone, Benito. Like, do you really think that that's beneficial to you? I don't. Life may not be easy, but that's based on how you make it too. The worst reality is that there's people in your circle that's okay with you winning a little, just a little bit. But when you soar past them, shit becomes a problem. You have friends who will share and support everybody else except you. You got family who's proud of and supports everyone in the family but you. But guess what? I'm here to tell you, get rid of their asses. Why? Because it's you for you. You are the vibe, and they are no longer deserving of it. Cut them off. Because they've shown you they secretly want you to fail any damn way. Stop giving good vibes to people who deserve good vibes. Stop telling your vision to folks. Stop doing that. You telling your vision to folks that's out here walking around blind to reality. Like, the blind leading the blind. What? That's not normal. I want y'all to listen up and listen very clearly to what I'm about to say. Let 2021 be the cutoff year. No more allowing people to take your power and hijack your emotions. Stop concerning yourself with what a person thinks about you or says about you. They can have fun with their opinions until they are blue in the face. But guess what? It's not your problem. None of that matters to you. At least it shouldn't. It shouldn't matter to you. Let them do what they do and it be what it is. I seen a post the other day that said, now is the time to make an assessment of the relationships you have with every person in your life. And I agree. It's time to reevaluate the people that you choose to mingle with, the company you keep. It's time to reevaluate who is gonna evolve with you, because everybody can't go. Moving forward, things will happen very fast. And if going together rather than alone, it's best you know whose hands you're holding on to. Because I know everybody ain't built to do this shit alone. Some people need somebody with them. But you need to know who you're dealing with. You are at a point in your life where you're going to be transitioning through many changes of life. You got to know who you're dealing with. Open your eyes. Trust that the signs are there. I won't tell you what to do or how to do it. Because first of all, you already know. But what I will say is that the road will be easier once you accept that everybody can't grow with you. It will be easier at that point. Because at the end of the day, everybody else does what's best for them. Now it's your turn. Apply pressure and take the fuck off. And that's on me, baby. Period. Remember, be in the now, because everything else is last week's problem. Bye.